All right, everybody, welcome back to Tiltbound. My name is Taylor.
And I'm Master. And this...
Oh, go ahead. Oh, this will be our podcast. This is a podcast. All right, so the first thing I think that we should talk about is probably Stranger Things. It's just barely gotten released. Stranger Things 3 is the newest thing out on the market right now. I don't know, you've watched a little bit of it, right?
I binged the entire thing.
Did you already watch the entire thing?
I've seen the entire thing.
Okay, without giving anything away, what is your,
professional opinion of it?
Yeah, what's your review of it, almost?
Better than Season 2, not as good as Season 1.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I've really liked Season 1 and Season 2, and I started Season 3, but it didn't immediately drag my attention.
Well, one of the things about this one is this one feels a lot less like here's the problem from the beginning, the entire show is about to solve it. This one is kind of put in a summer where everyone in the original core group of 4 people is starting to split apart and not hang out with each other. So instead of following one group of people throughout the entire show and some people's point of views, this one is much more...
Much more. Are you sure you don't want me to play?
You play. So this one is...
I have a little bit more practice playing and talking at the same time.
Well, part of it's you just had me take a shot of tequila.
I'm making him drink. I'm trying to get him drunk so that I can take advantage. No, I'm just kidding.
Oof, don't even talk about that. That is gross and problematic.
That's a good point. Don't take advantage of people if they are...
So back on point. So it's better than season... the reason I like it is because it kind of starts off where people are starting to no longer be in groups with each other, and there's 4 different independent groups.
Well, because the one dude that has the shoulder blade problem in real life, he has a girlfriend.
Yes.
And the dude, he has weird messed up teeth as well. And then the black kid is dating the redheaded girl, right?
Yeah.
And that's all established episode 1, so no spoilers.
No spoilers here. So at the very beginning, Dustin comes back from camp and everyone's happy to see him, but because Elle and Mike are together, that everyone's kind of separated into different exploration groups to kind of solve these mysteries and figure out what's going on due to the fact that no one's in the same group anymore. So you have one group...
What do you mean by group?
Kind of...
Explain, what are you saying?
Exploring what's happening in this small town in Indiana.
I really wish I could remember all of their names because that would help this conversation a lot
it would.
more,
So
I struggle with their names.
Is you have Dustin and Steve...
Steve is the older guy.
Yeah, the older guy with the really cool hair.
That's dating the super hot chick.
No. The person dating the super hot...
Oh, no, Steve is the one dude's older brother, the kid that got lost in the Upside Down.
No. So you're missing out. So the thing is the older brother of the kid who got lost in the Upside Down.
What's his name?
I can't remember.
Who's Steve? Just tell me who Steve is.
Steve is who is dating the hot chick in season 1, but isn't dating her anymore.
Well,
because at the end of season...
Let's be honest, they're still kind of dating. I mean...
No, have you seen the show?
No, but that's who I'm talking about, though. He was the one that was dating the super hot chick.
Yeah, so he was dating the super hot chick. He isn't dating her anymore. They don't even talk throughout this entire show.
That's probably really loud on the mic, just so you know.
Oh, yeah. They don't even talk throughout this entire show. So basically you have a group with Dustin and... By super hot chick, we're talking about Mike's older sister.
Yeah, obviously.
And then we got super hot guy, which is Steve.
And Steve is he's the guy with the hair.
He's the guy
he's the very beautiful man.
Yeah, so you got him, and so him and Dustin are figuring out what's going on their end, and then you have the super hot chick and her boyfriend, which is the kid who gets lost in the Upside Down.
Is she actually dating him? I
thought that he's actually dating him.
Okay, I thought that was just a very
No.
We like each other, but we don't.
Dude, the opening scene is her crawling out of his bed in the TV show of season 3.
Oh, I think.
So that they're dating.
But Steve's the hot dude.
Yeah, but so
I feel like she crawled out of bed with him.
No. It was
because yeah. She 100% did, because she woke up and she was like, "Oh, I'll see you later," and he was like,
Okay.
Dude, I'll pull it up on my phone. That is 100%
No, it's not
who it
Steve.
is.
You're confusing it. Steve is not the kid's older brother who got stuck in the upside down.
Yeah, no. Steve is the hot dude.
Yeah, he works at the ice cream shop.
Yeah, and he's the one dating the hot chick.
No, he's not.
Dude, you're crazy.
No, I'm not. I just binged this entire show.
Oh my god, I feel like you're super crazy right now.
Dude, give me a blood test right now. There's no marijuana in mine. So let's see who wins.
Bruh, rude. Anyway, so, okay, without even, like...
So no spoilers. It's cool because you've got all these different groups of people. You got Dustin and Steve. You've got the hot chick and the one guy's older brother. And then you have, then Elle and then the redhead are working together. Yeah. So they basically, Elle and the redhead separate because Elle and Mike break up. And then
Which one? Mike is the main kid.
Yeah,
right?
the main kid.
He's Finn Wolfhard.
Yeah. Finn Wolfhard's character.
Yeah.
So the main kid, and then there's the his two friends, the one from the Upside Down, and then the one dating the redhead. So they're in a group, and basically those two groups basically don't do anything about the mystery for the first whatever episodes, because in the very first episode, Mike and Elle break up, and there's all this drama. But
well, don't give things away. 'Cause
that was
again,
first episode.
Yeah, I know, but again, I haven't watched much of it.
Okay, so that happens, drama happens, and so it kind of occupies a lot of what goes on in their part. But basically, it's a lot more of a mystery that you feel like you get to see different point of views for. It's a lot less...
That, like, as the viewer, you're kind of solving in your own head.
Yeah, it's a lot less horror and a lot less dramatic, and it's a lot less... It's a very different genre than the other two seasons, it feels like.
Much more, like, thriller, almost.
Yeah. It doesn't
Okay.
feel the same. And I personally like that more, and I really like that. Speaking of which, Netflix came out today and said in the past year, Netflix has had 300 and, like, something instances of cigarettes being on their TV shows. And someone is suing them. And
For what?
For having too much cigarettes in their PG-13 TV shows.
What?
And 182 of those instances were from season 3 of Stranger Things.
Holy cow.
There's tons of cigarettes in that show
I
of
feel
Stranger
like-
Things. And so what's happening is they're going to... they've made a rule now that whenever they commission someone to make a TV show or movie that's PG-13, they won't allow them to use cigarettes except if it's historically accurate.
Really?
For, like, history purposes or something.
That seems really, really strange
Well, yeah,
to me.
it's because that one truth organization that's trying to...
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I do agree with, like, the truth.org stuff, but to sue someone just because they're using, like, cigarettes... I don't know.
And that may not be right. Maybe not just be sued. They may have just called them out for it, and then they're doing it to prevent a lawsuit.
Well,
there
but
was that
either
one.
way, that seems like, I mean, I don't know. Get over yourself.
Yeah. So this week, I spent the entire week binge watching season 3 of Stranger Things. What'd you do this week, Taylor?
Oh my god. Do you really want to know?
Yeah, go for it.
I worked. The end. That's about it.
How's your Switch doing, Taylor?
Oh my god. So, I didn't like this last night. I think it was last night.
We're recording on Sunday, by the way.
Yeah. Sorry, this is Sunday. The other night, I was watching a streamer, and he was playing Mario Kart, or excuse me,
Super Mario Maker 2.
yeah, there we go, Super Mario Maker 2, and I was like, oh shit, I've made a level, you can play that level. Went to turn my Switch on, nothing. My Switch just will not turn on, and I've looked online, I've looked at all sorts of different things, and there is no, like, all the fixes that they said online do not work for whatever reason on my Switch. I don't know what's going on with my Switch, but I don't know, man. My Switch is sad. I don't know what to do. I might be taking it over to, like, a Game Changers here in Utah to get it, to see if they can look at it, to see if they can figure anything out with it, because I have no, like, inclination of what I'm supposed to be doing with it, because it is just completely completely dead.
Hopefully one of our dedicated tilt-bound passengers will start a GoFundMe for you.
Right? Do you guys want to make a thing for me so that I can have my Switch back? Because I'm...
Just like petition Nintendo even?
Well, so if I can't get Game Changers to look at it and figure anything out with it, I'm going to message Nintendo. And I mean, even if I have to pay like a little bit of money for a replacement or whatever, if I give my old one back and they send me a new one, I'm probably fine with that. But it's I don't know. It just sucks because like that's like my Switch. That's my stuff. And it has all my saves and I don't know.
It has our Super Mario level episode 1 on it, and so...
Well, not only that, like, it has my Xenoblade Chronicles save on it. It's got my Mario Odyssey. It has my Zelda Breath of the Wild. Like, it has so many different things that who knows if I'll ever get them back.
What are you going to do if it's not fixed by the time Sword and Shield comes out?
Oh, my God. Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that.
How are we going to do our playthrough, Taylor?
Dude. I don't know. I don't know. Oh my God. I don't know. Because I want to... Oh my God. That stresses me out now.
I'm sorry.
Because like, oh, I didn't even think about that. I was like, oh, my Switch is dead. You know, whatever, no big deal. I mean, it sucks, obviously, but it's like, you know, it's just a thing. Like, it's just a random thing that I enjoy, but it's not like a big deal. But then think about it, it's like if I can't play Sword and Shield, like that does suck. That's very unfortunate.
That's why I bought my Switch. Like, I wouldn't bother buying a Switch if I didn't know that they were going to be putting Pokemon games on it.
Oh my God, I don't know now, cause that sucks. I mean,
Don't worry, it'll be okay.
Bro, I don't know if it will be.
Bro, I love you.
It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. It's not gonna be alright.
Yeah, so we're gonna... So there's that.
It just kind of sucks.
It does.
It's just very... I don't know. It's just really... It sucks because, like, I waited... whenever new technology comes out, I am the kind of person that's like, I want to wait until, you know, they figure out some bugs. Because there's a lot of things, like, that I'm super excited for. I was very excited for the Switch, but just knowing... Not even just knowing Nintendo, but, like, just knowing the technology industry, I was...
skeptical to pick one up right away, but you did anyways.
Exactly. Well, I didn't even pick it up right away. I waited a few months to pick it up. You can come through if you need to. I think he's outside. No, I wanted to pick one up, but I waited a few months to pick one up. Just because I wanted to make sure, you know, there was, like, patches, whatever fixes, hot fixes they needed to do to, you know, better optimize the system itself. You know, and I got it, and I loved it for, like, that year or whatever time that I had it, that it worked. It worked perfectly. Like, I had no problems with it, ever. And then all of a sudden, it just didn't turn on. And,
that's so rough.
Dude, I don't know what to do. Because, yeah, it just will not...
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I gotta
Is
hope
it in
so.
sleep mode?
Well, so that's what all the,
Keep an eye out for Charlie.
I will.
I'm going to bed. I wasn't going to let him out tonight, but somebody let him out.
Will do.
Thanks, man.
No problem, man. So ask your question again.
Is it in sleep mode?
So, yeah. So when I looked online, I typed in like my Nintendo Switch won't turn on, and the first thing that comes up is like my Nintendo Switch is like full black screen, still in sleep mode, or won't turn on. Those were the three things like in the title that it wasn't that people apparently were having problems with in the past already, like that it wasn't doing natively, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so I tried to do the fix to whatever to see if I could get it to work, and none of the fixes did anything. And what's weird is like when I plug it into the base, like the base light will like flicker and then just kind of be gone.
Is your base garbage? And your Switch just isn't charged?
Well, no, I don't know because
Sorry, let me say that again for the audience. My mic was away. Is your base just garbage and your Switch isn't charged?
So I don't think so because I've plugged it in. I've tried to charge it via the base and via just the cable, and it won't do anything. It won't do anything, and I don't know what I need to be doing to make it do something.
And so we got that problem. Well, let's move on to gaming news. That's kind of our weeks. Some Stranger Things and
That's a good point.
Teamfight Tactics, which is what I played all week.
Yeah, go ahead and talk about Teamfight Tactics.
Oh yeah, so I played a lot of Teamfight Tactics this week. Teamfight Tactics released on the League of Legends client, and oh my gosh, this game is.
Well, yeah, explain a little bit what it is to begin with.
So
let everyone.
I'm not sure if you've played, but you ever played Dota Auto Chess?
No.
So Auto Chess is kind of a game where they take like the Dota characters and they put it in like a battle simulator. You draft characters, you would level them up, and then they kind of just fight for you without you needing to put in commands.
Mm-hmm.
You just build the team, they do all the fighting. And so I'm in love with this game because I love League of Legends. I always have, but I'm garbage at it. I'm mechanically garbage at all video games. I'm a very strategic-based person. And so when they released this, I was just awestruck. And so I have been binging this till like 4 a.m. every night for the past 5 nights.
And you've been like getting like
decent,
like,
yeah.
Yes, I get regularly good ranks.
Yeah, like I am like in top 5 80% of the time.
What does that mean, top 5?
So it's you and 8 other people in the round.
Okay.
And you have to beat everyone else. Once you're dead, you're out of the round. Once you've lost all your health points. And so like I'm like 80% of the time I'm top 5, something like that. I'll have to go onto some website and look at my elo. But I've been having a ton of fun with Teamfight Tactics. Like if you like board games or strategy games, I highly recommend it. It is amazing.
I was gonna say, because yeah, when I first saw it, it looked a lot like, not a lot like, but it looked like it shared kind of similarities to Smite Tactics almost. If anyone knows what that is, it's just kind of like almost like a table, like it's built like a tabletop style RPG almost.
Yeah, Smite Tactics is another thing that's like Dota Auto Chess or Teamfight Tactics. Smite Tactics is just for Smite.
Yeah.
And so like. But Teamfight Tactics, out of all of these games, is just a better game, period, the end.
Yeah.
It is just a better game, front to back. Like, everybody who played Auto Chess and Dota just played Teamfight Tactics in Dota.
Better than Gwent?
Gwent's garbage. Gwent isn't Gwent the Witcher, the game inside the Witcher?
I never played Gwent.
Yeah, Gwent's not even that good.
Was trying to... be a part of the conversation.
And so, it's pretty fun. Loving Teamfight Tactics. I can't wait for rank to start. And most of the time, like a solid 50% of my comps are demon comps, and they're buffing demons next patch. And so,
what are demons?
Demons. So all these characters have classes like demons, blade masters, gunslingers, nobles, imperials, elementalists, sorcerers, all these classes, and the more of you get of the same class, the better buffs you get.
Yeah.
And so demons are going to be getting a massive buff when you have, instead of being when you have 2 of them, you get 30% of the bonus, you get 40% of the bonus.
Okay.
And when you have 6 of them, instead of getting 60% of the bonus, you get 80% of the bonus.
What's the bonus?
The bonus is mana drain. So what it does is like there's a chance they're moving it up from a 60% chance to an 80% chance that whenever your demon attacks, it drains the mana of your opponent's characters, which prevents them from using abilities, which is like a big deal.
Okay.
And so it's a pretty fun game. You should definitely download and give it a shot. We can play some together. We might stream it, post it, whatever. It's a really fun game to just chill to. I enjoy it a lot. So now I'm done with Teamfight Tactics. Gaming news. What we're going to talk about?
I don't know. I'm still... So they had the Halo alpha test. Like the public test for alpha, was it last Thursday, I think is what it was. I can't remember exactly the day it was. I was not invited to it, which really sucks because I love Halo. And I've been super excited for Halo for a very long time to be on PC. It's just been kind of like I wish that they would do this, and now they are to a they're going to be doing it. They just haven't done it yet, and they're working on it, and they just did the alpha test, and from what I've seen and whatever, it looks like it's been received really well. I don't know. I love Halo.
How many people got in the alpha test?
Oh, I have no idea.
Wasn't it like only like 4,000 or something?
Yeah, from what I saw, it was super small. Very limited amount of people that got into the alpha test at all. Like, even the articles I read, they were like, the alpha test was this weekend, and you probably didn't get in. And I was like, you're right, I didn't get in, and it sucked. So I don't know a whole lot about it. There hasn't been a whole lot of information about it. Is it still... It's barely 9 a.m. God dang it.
What time do you wake up?
You wake up at like 6.
What a farmer.
I really need it to be like 10 so that I can go into this place and do my... Anyways. Oh, I can go right now. Oh, no. Not in here. But I don't know. I'm really excited. I'm really wanting to play it. I'm really bummed that I didn't get into it. I was really hoping that I could get into it because I've been signed up for like 2 months now to be a part of all of the stuff that they're doing. And then I didn't get invited. So I have no idea what it's like, but I've watched some videos on YouTube of like what 4K reach is going to look like and, you know, all of that crap and yada, yada, yada. And it looks, man, it looks awesome. I'm so pumped for Halo to be on PC now. I mean, I know it was all, like, it initially launched on PC with Halo, the original Halo, Halo 1. It launched on PC as well as the OG Xbox. And when it launched on the PC originally with OG Xbox, the PC version had a flamethrower in it. So I'm hoping that when it comes time that it actually drops on PC and Steam and everything, that there's going to be a flamethrower.
Do you know who's doing the port for it? Like, is Bungie still have Halo rights, or is it going to Microsoft?
It's all 343. Bungie relinquished Halo stuff a while ago.
When they started Destiny.
Yeah, exactly. They kind of, I mean, and from what I understand, they still kind of like oversee all the stuff, but
to make the Halo game a Halo game.
Yeah, just to make sure that 343 isn't doing anything stupid or whatever. And screwing up, which I feel like they did not do a very good job at moderating it because Halo 4 and Halo 5 are complete and utter trash when it comes to the story.
Oh yeah.
The online for Halo 5 is hands down the best online they've had in my opinion, but the stories for 4 and 5 are they're just trash. They're just terrible.
Oh yeah, I bet.
So I was really disappointed in that, but I'm very excited. Oh, dude. I wish I could express how much or how long I've wanted Halo to be on PC since I became like almost exclusively a PC gamer.
Oh yeah, and I only played a little bit of Halo 2, and like for it to come to PC where we can do Let's Plays of it and hang out and play it, like
right.
I'm excited for it.
Oh, dude. Well, so when it comes out, like I've already planned, like I'm gonna like set aside a weekend for myself just to be playing the freaking crap out of it because, I mean, I didn't grow up like the first Halo came out when I was 15. You know, I was like a freshman in high school when the first one came out, and
I was 4.
I can remember like that night, me and my buddy like stayed up all night and just played the entire thing, and it was amazing. And I don't know, I'm super pumped. I know that I'm kind of running off of nostalgia, but I'm still very excited to... I'm excited to play through them all again, because for a long time I've wanted to play through them all again, but...
Not on PC.
Well, it just is like, I have to... It's 3 different consoles, you know, and so every game it's like, oh, I have to set my console up to my TV, and where my TV is, it's kind of a pain in the butt to get to, so... Trying to get everything set up to my TV every time I want to play a different game is just kind of annoying. I mean, it's not like a huge problem, but it's just annoying. I don't know.
So, some news on my part is Skullgirls is coming to the Switch, which I'm incredibly excited about because that game is gorgeous and I really want a more in-depth competitive community for it.
Even though my Switch is dead.
I pre-ordered this game They back in, what was it, March? I pre-ordered this game way back in March, and they made an announcement in March that
I was gonna say, yeah, you have info. You have some information on this whole
yeah,
crap
yeah.
that
So
happened.
they in March told us that they would be porting Skullgirls to the Switch sometime in June, and that's all they really said. Just sometime in June, they were porting Skullgirls to the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
And so I pre-ordered it. I pre-ordered a thing with the Skullgirls, a soundtrack, Skullgirls Joy-Con, all this cool stuff. And June 30th rolls around, and I get an email that says, "Sorry, we are delayed to an indefinitely."
Did they say anything
They-
about why?
No, they just said that they were having a hard time for moving it or something. And so they sent me an email saying that it won't be ready until late summer, early fall, which could mean not till the end of August, mid-September, which is ridiculous. And then they said, okay, and we'll also give you the download 6 weeks before the cart's released.
Yeah.
And I still haven't seen a cart. And like, if I were to look at my calendar and count 6 weeks ahead, like if I look at the calendar right now,
Mm-hmm.
it is July 7th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 18th of August. And so if I don't get it, like, if I don't get the online copy within the next 2 or 3 weeks, Skullgirls might not be coming out till October.
That would be absolute garbage.
I 100% agree.
Because that's yeah.
It's such a cool game, and it, like, to be fair, a nice October or November release would be good for them for Christmas. But like, what parents buying their kids Skullgirls for Christmas?
Yeah, that does not feel like a game that is gonna be a big blockbuster thing. That's like, oh, it's Christmas, we gotta get Skullgirls, you know?
No, it's more of a niche game, and
Yeah.
having it on the Switch makes it more accessible to a lot of people
Yeah.
who want a fighter game that's truly a fighting game on the Switch that's actually good.
Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be a much more niche crowd, a much more very specific, like, targeted audience.
But I'm very excited for that. That's my gaming news. Is hopefully Skullgirls ends up on the Switch soon, because I really want my Joy-Cons. They're gorgeous looking.
Oh yeah, you with your pre-order, you got like the specific Joy-Cons and stuff, huh?
Yep, and a vinyl record of their entire soundtrack.
Oh, look at that.
When it comes in the mail with the cart in like 10 weeks.
Yeah, that's God. I'd be annoyed if I had pre-ordered, and that's why I've stopped pre-ordering anything.
And they offered everybody a full refund.
Well, that's good.
They just said anybody who chooses not to get the refund will get a free downloadable copy 6 weeks before the cart's released. And I hope that if they keep delaying, I'll get more benefits.
Right?
Because they sold out on their Kickstarter for this pre-order.
What do they need a Kickstart for?
They didn't do a Kickstart. So have you ever heard of Skybound Entertainment?
Nay.
So Skybound Entertainment is kind of like a Kickstart where you can sell pre-orders of very niche stuff. It's for indie companies and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, say an indie company like Skullgirls doesn't need money helping develop their game, but they need money to move it over to the Switch.
Okay.
And so they sold, like, I think only like 1,000 pre-orders for Skullgirls for $50 each, which would come with the cart, the Joy-Cons, and the vinyl.
Okay.
And this pre-order, 1,000 each, I'm like, okay, that's probably to help fund them to get this ready when it comes out. And it's sold out in less than a month. It was
Really?
It was open until June 15th.
That's crazy.
It's sold out. It opened on March 1st. It sold out March 31st.
Well, how many copies did they have?
1,000.
So they had 1,000.
Yeah, so they had 1,000 copies, which, like, you guys may be like, oh, that normally that stuff goes out in a day. It would, but Skullgirls is not a popular game. So the fact that
Yeah, it's a very unique audience for fighting games.
so the fact that 1,000 people in less than a month were willing to just drop $50 on this game for a Switch port, like, that means it's not only just regular players. There's people who are excited to play it that are new.
Is it $50?
It was only $50 to pre-order. when the cart actually releases, I think it'll be around the $40 range.
Because I feel like I
So I'm
only
getting-
spent like $20 on Steam, but
Yeah, so it might be like a $20 cart, but like the fact that I'm getting the Joy-Cons and the
I forget.
vinyl.
Yeah, you're getting like the Joy-Con. You're getting all like the fancy.
and Joy-Cons are so expensive on their own. So the fact that I'm getting a full set of Joy-Cons,
100%.
I'm getting two full Joy-Cons, and they're extra colored. I could probably resell those if I wanted to.
Oh, 100%.
Couple-
Well, yeah, you could special edition sell those for like double and a half the cost almost.
Right, like I could easily sell those for $100 for the Joy-Cons alone.
Make your money back and then some.
And then I still have Skullgirls on the cart, the vinyl CD, and I'm pro $50 on that pre-order.
There you go.
Yeah, so there's that. What else is kind of happening? Gaming news is kind of stale right now. E3's over. All these other gaming conventions are over.
Yeah, and
Nothing
E3
new's really
kinda
coming out.
sucked.
Right now, we're kind of waiting for fall to roll around when all these games they announced actually start coming out.
Well, like I said, E3 was kind of bad, like garbage. The only really good thing about E3 was the
Nintendo troll.
the Nintendo troll. And we may have talked about this last week, but it was the whole Banjo-Kazooie troll instead of Duck Hunt
Yeah.
thing. If you guys haven't seen the video, go watch it. Go watch the Super Smash Banjo-Kazooie release because it's fantastic.
Super troll.
Oh, we're adopting a cat. We're just gonna name him Miso. I like the name Miso because I like miso soup.
I've never had miso soup.
Me neither, but it sounds like it's good because I like Japanese food.
So, yeah, that's pretty much it on gaming news that we can really talk about. What are your plans for this week?
Well, so I actually, not this week, but was it the 21st to the 28th, I'm part of a film production crew.
Mm-hmm.
And we have another film festival that we're signed up for. So the week of the 21st to the 28th is going to be kind of
Hectic.
kind of crazy for me. I'm super excited because I love doing the film festival stuff, but it's just going to be
And we
it's
could
going to be a lot
and
of
we can
work.
always change up and just record the podcast for those weeks and have backlogs for episodes.
Oh, absolutely, if we need to.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, no, I was going to bring that up actually because those Sundays, the 28th I should be fine because that's going to be an editing Sunday.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not one of the editors for the production crew. So I might be completely fine for that. Like, I should be completely fine on that day. But the 21st is going to be unique. We're going to have to figure out
Even if we
a
like
time to record something.
we can even like Thursday night just do an over Discord
Yeah, something.
podcast, even if it's a little worse audio quality, just to get something out there.
Yeah, if we can get, as long as we can get something out there, that's the biggest thing. People need to hear our beautiful voices and our opinions, because we have very important opinions.
No, we don't.
That's the thing is like our opinions.
We're funny because we get tilted.
Our opinions are so
'Cause, like,
validated and important.
The only reason people listen to the podcast is because I'm tilted that Skullgirls isn't coming out for 10 fucking weeks. And you're tilted because you didn't get in the Halo alpha and
Well,
your
and
Switch
because
is
it
broken.
still isn't out yet, and I'm like, dude, freaking bring out the goddamn game already.
See, this is why people listen to us.
Our millions of viewers.
Are exactly 2.5 million viewers.
2 million. Well, yeah, obviously.
2 million viewers and then 1/2 of a viewer.
Oh yeah, we have. Yeah, I mean, his name is Steven.
From Stranger Things?
He's a dick for not listening to the whole podcast.
No, we're kidding.
Screw you, Steven.
Marcus, send an email to Steven telling him to fuck off.
Yeah, Steven. However, if you would like to join our podcast,
We'd love to have you on. If your name is Steven out there, we are not talking about you.
yeah, chances of us talking about you are 0 to 0.
This is one of our earliest podcasts, so...
Number 2 to be exact.
And we might not even release number 1. Because we want to keep releasing them current. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
It's gonna be a whole thing.
How long are we into this?
About 35 minutes. Last time I looked, it looks like we're at 41:35. I don't know how long
We can go for about 10 more minutes.
As I said, I don't know how long we were recording before we started.
We try and keep it about 57.
Yeah. So let's do about till we're about 50 minutes. Do you want to set like
Yeah, I'll set
quick,
10
7-minute timer just to be safe?
Yeah. And so, not much gaming news out there right now. We're just waiting for some good releases that we can start play and start talking about it. Like we got Cyberpunk 77,
which I haven't played yet, but it looks good.
Yeah, I mean,
when that game first, like, they did their first trailer for that game, I was very, like, uninterested because it looked very Suicide Squad. And then they came out with, like, a second trailer, and it was, like, a kind of, I don't want to say dulled down in a negative way, but it was more grayscaled out, so it wasn't so, like, Tron, disco rave garbage crap.
And I'm really excited, not even for the gameplay, but the storyline really intrigues me about having people who are pure, perfect, and no cyborg alters, and then the community of people who use the cyborg alters, and kind of like the class war.
Have you ever seen Gattaca?
No, I haven't seen Gattaca.
So Gattaca is really cool because it's based super in the future where people are, like, when you get pregnant, you get to decide the exact traits that you want your kid to have.
Whoa.
And there's people that don't agree with that, obviously. They're like, no, we want to have, like, a natural-born kid. The problem is the natural-born people are very looked down upon. And so Gattaca it's following a person who is natural-born, but off the black market bought someone's identity who, like, got in, like, a car crash and is paralyzed, like, completely paralyzed, but wants to keep their name alive. And so this natural-born kid took this dude's identity, or bought this dude's identity, and now they know each other and they kind of work together. And I've never watched the whole movie because it was just a long time ago that I first started watching it. But the premise is this dude is living this other guy's life, and it's very, like shady almost because, no one, if he gets found out, he would get taken to prison or killed or something like that.
And that's such like a moral, it's such like a moral dilemma of, like, if we had the capability to adjust the genes of our children,
which apparently we do,
but part of the problem is back when Bill Clinton was president, he made it illegal to do all genetic research in the United States. And so, like, there's this big moral issue of, like, would we go in and make it so every kid that's born has no birth defects,
has, like, great muscle definition and
no
nice striation,
no muscle problems, full brain development, and then do that stuff? Like, that's obviously a positive, but what it comes down to that people are mostly morally arguing is, should we be able to choose the hair color of our kids, the gender of our kids, whether we have twins or not?
Yeah, that part is a little bit tricky, but, like, if I had a kid and I could decide, like, oh, I don't want him to have all, like, the weird mental crap that I deal with every day. I would absolutely get rid of that. That would be awesome.
Like, if I had the option, I would make sure if I ever had a kid, might not, I'm gay.
Yeah.
A biological kid. If I ever had a biological kid, I would never want them to be actually mine. Like, I love who I am as a personality, but I wouldn't want them to struggle with all the anxieties and whatevers I have.
Well, here's a question then. Do a person's, like, mental, like, I'm just going to say disabilities, not necessarily disabilities, but, like, the different things that we all each have to deal with personally, like, whether it's mental, physical, or whatever, does that help grow our personality?
And that comes to a completely different moral argument that we'd have to solve first, of nature versus nurture.
Yeah.
Of, are we inhibiting people's ability to become who they're meant to be by taking away some amount of nature?
Well, some amount of thing that might give them the trial that they need to experience because of whatever or anything like that, right?
Exactly, because, like, if we find the nature versus nurture argument in full flavor of you're always at birth who you're meant to be when you turn as an adult, if that finds to be the majority of how you become your adult is pure nature, then I think that people would probably not be fine. They feel like it'd be affecting people way too much to do that. But if we find that no matter what your nature is, who you come out to be is always based on nurture and your surroundings, I don't think people would mind taking away people's anxiety, depression, birth defects at birth.
Also, I mean, as someone who has like depression, who has Tourette's, anxiety, all that kind of stuff, I would love to have never been born with them.
Oh, and I 100% agree. Like I'm on the spectrum of like the autistic spectrum, and like I would give, like I'm proud of it now, and I live my life, and I'm happy. But like I would give anything in the world to not have to grow up the way I did because of how my brain worked.
Well, because it's such a, I mean, you learn to cope with it and you learn to deal with it, but it's like, I would rather have not had to deal with it, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's done something to my character personally, the like having Tourette's and all. I'm sure it has, but
And again, that comes to, like, if I knew for a fact that I would be the person I am, or I'd be happier, or I would be the same fundamental person at my core if I was never born on the spectrum or with my anxiety, I would 100% go for it. But, like, if science were to find that I was where my autism and anxiety and whatever made me who I am, this amazing person I am now, I don't think I'd give it up.
yeah, like if it's gonna take away from who I am, I don't know. I hate Tourette's. I hate having them. For me personally, if someone would have said like, hey, you could have been born without them, at the age of 30, even still, I think I would 100%. I don't know. I think I would like to have, but I wouldn't have had the same struggles and trials and tribulations that I had growing up as a child. But man,
it's hard
I hate
having it.
I hate it. Yeah.
Like I get sensory overload, and it bothers me to my absolute core that I'm like this, because I'm 19, guys. So even at like 19 years old, I've been struggling with this my entire life and learning how to cope with it. And so like now I can walk into big crowded places and be fine, but that doesn't mean that it still doesn't immensely overload me. And I wouldn't give anything in the world to be able to listen to acoustic music without getting a headache.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, no, I mean, we've gotten like super off topic, but
I think it's
I
about
don't know.
time we start wrapping up.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna head to bed in the game.
Yeah, so this has been.
I don't know. I'd like to give it up, but
It's
rough.
a rough thing.
There's a fairy coming through. Let's see what this fairy thing does.
Lights all our crops on fire.
Does
that actually happen?
I don't know. I feel like I have never seen this before. I can't remember. I've played this game a bunch of times. I feel like I've never seen that before.
Wild. Well, we have played a little bit of Stardew Valley. We've talked about some video game news, what's personally going on in our lives, and a little bit of moral dilemma relating to
technology and
cyber. What's the name of that game?
The movie I was talking about?
No, 2077.
Oh, 2077. And Gattaca, yeah.
Yeah, 2077, Gattaca, just talking about science and if it were to change, what would we do? Well,
yeah.
My name's Aster.
And I'm Taylor.
And welcome. Thanks for being our passengers on Tiltbound.
We'll see you later. Dope.
Cool. Oh. Okay.
I'm just humming now.
I like that podcast. That was better than last week's in some ways. I felt like we kept the conversation going a lot better than last week's.
Oh yeah. Well, last week I was not doing good last week towards the end. So that's a lot on me. Like I literally just my mind checked out and I just had no more to give. I was trying my best to keep giving, but not a lot left to give.
Oh yeah, I feel that.